Hello viewers, during this tutorial I'm going to be showing us how to configure user management on FMC. I have my Active Directory with the IP address of 192.168.153.94. We are going to be making use of three users here. I have FMC admin, and FMC admin is a member of domain user and FMC admin group. I also have another user, FMC read only, who is a member of domain user group, the general domain user group, and FMC read only group. And I also have another user, user1, who is just a member of, which is just a domain user. And my FMC, the IP address is 117. So to do that, I'll go to System Users. And I'll click on External Authentication. That's where we configure the Active Directory. Add External Authentication Object. And now just name it AD. Its server type is MS Active Directory, whereas the Microsoft Active Directory IP address is 192.168.153.11.94, sorry, and the port is 389 by default. I'll click on fetch DNS. It should fetch it. Techwise.local, that's my domain. Techwise.local, that's my Active Directory domain name. And attributes, I'll ask it, okay, I have to specify an administrator credential here, which is going to be Techwise. That's the administrative credential that FMC will use in communicating with the Active Directory at techwise.local, and the password will be what it is. So I'll click on fetch attributes. Yes, so I'm going to make use of SAM account name, and same, I'm going to use the same here. Okay, let me just do a quick test, although we are going to have an error. There's going to be an error in the test, but let me just show you something. I just want to test I can communicate with Active Directory, can read from that. Oh, it's even fine, so that's cool. You have not specified, okay, yeah, that you have not specified shell access filter. Shell access will be disabled for system policies. Yeah, that's it. And user test, user found in that domain, and everything was complete, was successful, so that's fine. But I don't have my base filter and shell access filter. I don't have that now. We are still going to come back to that. So let's leave that for now. So I'm going to save, although it's not going to save this. This is just for testing. So I'm going to save. Now we've done the integration. Now there are two ways. In a smaller organization, so organization maybe you only have one or two users managing the FMC, there's another approach. It's a very simple approach which I'm going to show us, but not scalable. So I'm going to enable the Active Directory. I'm going to save and apply changes. Now I'll come to users. Like I said, this is not scalable and is not expected to be used in a big or medium scale organization. So I'll click on create user. I want to create my Active Directory users here. Like I have FMC admin, and I'm going to check use external authentication method. So it's going to make use of Active Directory to authenticate this user. So this user is going to be an administrator, and I'll save. I also create one more user, and I'm going to name it FMC, just like I have created in my Active Directory, FMC read only. Use external authentication method, and this will be given the role of a security analyst read only. And I'm going to save. Now I have my local admin user, which you can't delete. You can only change the password if there's need for it. And I have my FMC admin, which is an Active Directory user, FMC read only, which is an Active Directory user. So now I'm going to log out. And I'm going to log in as FMC read only. You can see this. It's trying to take me to that page, the page I am in before I logged out. That's the user management page. So, and because I logged in as a read-only admin, a read-only user actually, so I'm not authorized to view that page. So that's why you are seeing you are attempting to view an unauthorized page. This actually has been logged. So I'll just go to overview, because I can't view that page because that page has to do with configuration, user management configuration. And I'm meant to just be a read-only user. So I can only access the read-only pages, whereby to check connection event, intrusion event, file event, and the rest like that. So I can't do any form of configuration, as you can see. So I'm logged in as FMC read-only. I'm going to log out. And I'm going to log in as FMC admin this time around. Now I'm logged in as FMC admin, so you can see my screen. You can see that I have access to all the configuration panels. Logging in as FMC admin. So I inherit the admin user role. So that's that. So right now I'm going to log out and log back in with my local admin credential. And before I do that, there's one more thing I want to show us. There's one more thing. There's one more thing I want to show us before I delete the user roles. Let me log out again. Right now I've integrated my FMC with the Active Directory, and I've created user role for FMC admin and FMC read only. Now let me log in as user one. Can see I can't log in, unable to authorize access. So it's only FMC admin and FMC read only that can log in. Let me log in with my TechWise. It's also a domain account. I can't log in. So it's only FMC admin, FMC read only, and the local admin that can log in. And FMC admin we inherit the user role of an administrator. FMC read-only, we inherit the user role of a security analyst with read-only access. So I'll log back in to my local. So you can do your own user management configuration. You can implement yours that way. Okay, I'll go to system, from system users. I'm going to delete this. These users, they try to log in. It had, okay, I've deleted user one. Techwise also tried to log in, but couldn't log in. But you always have the record there, though they were denied because they are unauthorized. So I'm going to delete Techwise also. I'm going to delete the read-only which I created, FMC read-only. I'm going to take it off. FMC admin, I'm going to take it off. So I now have my local admin alone. I'll go back to external authentication. Going to edit. Now, next thing I'm going to do, I'll come here, group controlled access rules. So now I want to give any member of this group an admin role, administrator role, and any member of this group a security analyst read-only role. So now this group, FMC admin group, is created in this container user. Just like a group, also in this container user, I have my FMC admin group. So I'll come here, I'll say cn equals FMC admin group. And I will say cn equals to users, because the FMC admin group is in this main container users. I'll now reference my DC, which is techwise.local. DC techwise, DC equals local. DC techwise local. I will now come to security analyst. CN equals FMC read only group as created in the Active Directory. CN equals users, because if you look at the read only group, it's also in this users container. Users, I will now say DC equals to local techwise. I want to reference my domain. DC equals to local. So I've created group control access rule for administrator and for security analyst. And again, I'll come to my base filter. And I will say if CN, let me do it this way, CN equals FMC admin group. CN equals FMC read only group. Right now, what this means is that though I'm considering the domain techwise.local, but I only want to allow users in this group to be able to log into the FMC. Users in FMC admin group and users in FMC read only group. Now, if you are a user in FMC admin group, you'll be given this role. That's what I've defined here. That this rule should be applied to users in FMC admin group, and this rule, security analyst read only, should be applied to users in FMC read only group. Okay, for shell access filter, I'll say same as base filter. And don't forget, this is what we have in our base filter. We are filtering for the two groups. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to test. Let me test with FMC admin credential. Now I'm going to test. Don't update. You have specified group DNs, but have not specified the group member or group member attributes. Wow. So I omitted something here. Group member attributes, we are going to use member. That's just it. That's the keyword, member. I'm going to test again with FMC admin. And you know FMC admin belongs to FMC admin group. The search for your test user using your current parameters field. Please verify your authentication settings and test user credentials. Authentication settings and test user credentials. FMC admin. What could be wrong here? So let me look at the output. Base filter. Okay, bad search filter. Okay, let me do, I think, okay, default user role. Let me specify default user role, read only. And from here, everything seems okay. Let me test again. Still same. I know it shouldn't be that. So what could the problem be? Yeah, welcome back. As you can see, I had to pause the video for the right to look at what is actually happening. And I ended up deleting the external authentication object which I created initially, so I'm going to create a new one. So creating a 192.168.153.94 and fetch name, which is techtorial local. I'm going to use the base filter this time around. That's twice, but I've used it before and for me, I don't know. But this time around, I'm not going to use the base filter. Local. Okay. The UI access attribute is going to be some account name. Same for this some account name. I'm going to use this for the sake of this tutorial. Then I'm going to use this. But yeah, group control access rule. And I will specify this. Just same thing with what I had before. That will be FMC admin FMC device PC for read only. So I'm going to edit it, and don't forget. So this is FMC read only. That's the group I have on my Active Directory. FMC admin group and FMC read only group. So I'm using CN FMC read only group, CN users, and I'm specifying the domain. And why I'm using users is because of this. So I made a change here. Let me just this. Okay, why if you look at the FMC admin group is in the user container, and the FMC read-only group is in the user container, and the FMC admin group member will have FMC admin, FMC read-only group member will have FMC read-only. So now specify the admin group here and the read-only group here. And like I said, I won't be specifying the base filter. So you can see the base filter is empty. So, and here, word of caution, here, don't specify anything. So it's either you are a member, for example, if you are logging in, it's going to consider this base here, requires us local. So if, and furthermore, it's going to consider this group control access role. So if you are a member of admin group, a member of the FMC admin group, you have this access. If you're a member of FMC read-only group, you have this access. So if you don't belong to any of these two groups, then you don't have any access. So I'm going to test that. And here, group member attribute is going to be member. Although there are different ways of going about it, so it's just one that works for you. If you don't forget, if you remember, I've shown you a method which is more simpler. So this is second method now. FMC admin. I'm going to test with FMC admin. So I just want to run my test now. Invalid password. Passwords do not match. It's not from here. I don't know if that was from here or maybe this. I'm understanding how to type this also. And I'm going to test again. Okay, fine. You can see success group membership administrator because I test with FMC admin. So I'm going to change it to FMC read only. They have the same password. I'll test again. You can see FMC read only now is a member of this group, so security analyst. Now let me use user one, who is a member of any of the group. So you can see group membership, though user one is present in the Active Directory, but group membership, no access. So I'm going to save. And I'm going to enable. I'm going to save and apply. Apply changes. So like you can see my external authentication object is now active, and if you look at the user columns here, the user tab, I only have the local user created. Initially, the first method I used, I created the AD, and I created the users here, referencing external identity, but I won't do that in this. So let me just go back to the page and let me log out. To log out. So see FMC read only. I should only have read only access. As you can see, I only have read only access. Analysis, I can only view. All the configuration tabs are no longer present. I'm going to log out. I'm logging as FMC admin, who is a member of FMC admin group. Let's see the access rule that's going to be given to us. It should be an admin access rule. I should be able to configure, view, and do whatever I want to do. Yes, we can see that from here. We have our configuration taskbar, deploy, some devices, objects, and everything, so we can configure, policies and the rest. And now I'm going to log out and log in as using the admin, using an AD credential, but a credential that does not belong to either the FMC read-only group or the FMC admin group. So this user is the one does not belong to any of the two groups that was specified in the external authentication object. Sure the password. Enter the password carefully. Yeah. Now I will click on login. See. You can see, so because I am not a member of either of the two groups that was defined in the external authentication object, so I'm not authorized to log in. So only a user that belongs to FMC admin group is authorized to log in as an admin, and any user that belongs to FMC read-only group will log in and